Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. Someone is definitely inspired. This is boss moves for the water sign. Mind you, Boss Move Collective is available. Air signs. Yours is available on the podcast. The link is in the description box. Let's go ahead and get started. Boss Move. Someone is trying to distract you. They're saying you're obsessed with your work. And you're saying you're obsessed with paying attention to me. Let's go ahead and get started. This person has bossed up attentions, meaning they can articulate the thoughts of creating and things like that, but they don't have the boss moves, the action. Moving forward, Most High, Creator of all creation, I thank you for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation to the viewer and listener, as above, so below. Ashe. We have historical. Which is significant to this is a side note here. What's this like? What is, I don't know if this is you or someone else's energy. So that's why I'm going to make that as a side note. For all inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Someone feels left out. Like I said, remember I said there's a person who have the concept but no action. All words no play, all words no action is what I'm trying to say. So we'll go ahead and stick with that. Emotional, or this is you. You're in an emotional place and you feel like you haven't done no action, but you have. It's just not moving fast enough the way you want it to move. And you'll see that everything is in its timing. Not for the reason, but the timing. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull what is significant to boss moves, which is historical. The obstacle is someone feels guilty. Guilt. No, I said guilty. No, someone feels guilt. They already knew it was wrong before they did it. Okay. There's guilty and then there's guilt. Guilty is being judged by others. This is your own guilt. Whether this is you or someone else, that's the obstacle around boss moves here. It's advising you to stop being so hard on yourself. Okay? It's like taking up a job and you're trying to do 90 days worth of work in one day. Take one day at a time. Current thoughts, emotions, actions. Don't worry about people who don't follow you. Don't worry about, you worry about the wrong things. And that's normal. Don't think that that's not normal. Somber. Someone feels like as if the world is literally going to end, right? Someone doesn't want to let go of something. You may want to listen to the collective, because that deals with someone watching someone go through the dark night of the soul alone, and they felt guilt themselves of not being there, right? Regret, right? And then they watch you sprout into your highs, right? And now people can't even tell when you're in your lows because you figured out your own recipe, right? Let us pull what you need to acknowledge or what you need to speak up about, boss, pertaining to your boss moves. You got a feeling you just can't shake. Okay. It definitely has to do with loyalty. You may be dealing with some form of law enforcement. A person you may be dealing with may be in some kind of law enforcement. Someone, you feel someone is feeling like when a certain person is around them, it's like they are a bad omen, like juju, and you feel guilt because you believe that this person has good intentions, but you believe what you see. Every time this person comes around, it's just chaos, drama, unnecessary emotions, and it's like, don't come around me to pull my heartstrings, or don't come around here creating petty energy. Don't bring that mess over here. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go ahead and pull your golden ticket. You know what I forgot to do for the air signs was pull relationship status. So let's go ahead and pull your relationship status. Pertaining to boss moves. Hey, we all make mistakes. See, I can sit here and be hard on myself, delete the reading, and go back. I just accept it. I think the relationship status should just be for the collective as a whole, because the relationship status was free yourself, means you're free with self and you're free from people. What is the relationship status for the, are we doing water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? We're waiting for divine timing is at work in your love life. So continue to focus on your craft, right? Remember I was saying someone is trying to do 90 days of work in one day. Impossible. Take one, I mean, depending on what it is. But the whole reason for me of saying that is don't allow your good deeds to be evil spoken of. Don't put yourself in places you don't need to be because you're bored are lonely. And then after you make these impulsive decisions because you're trying to feed or fill in a gray area, it then becomes guilt because that's the obstacle. I mean, yeah, that is the obstacle. And then, oh, that's why you feel dull. Someone made the wrong move, and it's a feeling that you just can't shake. Don't mix business and pleasure. That's rule 101, unless you can handle that game. Worth waiting for. So, whatever you're working on, boss, you need to take your time with this. Like, there's nothing wrong with being a boss and like throwing it out there, like throwing the website out there and working on it and keep working on it as you go. You know, that's a true boss. But someone, whatever you're working on, it's good. Use it, right? You're stuck in a place that should not exist. There's emotion. It's like you're waiting for someone to say, that's nice. No, everyone's not going to like what you do, and the people that you want to like are not into what you're into or the way you go about it. What's your golden ticket? Golden ticket for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Boss Man. Oh, we have a star. I'm going to it down. All right now. Aquarius Air Sign. All right, let's go ahead and start clarifying. So your golden ticket is it's not you. It's like it was you, but then this essence of this residue rubbed off on someone else. Someone's trying to bring balance into being able to be approachable. And it's like, nah, I don't trust you. It's like what you've done, I can't shake it. What did they do to an air sign? Or what did an air sign do to you? That's worth waiting. We have the 10 of Wands. This is also working on your craft. Working on your craft pertaining to your passion, your drive, your career, as well as your energy. It's worth the wait. Putting in the work is worth the wait. Someone who ain't never had nothing is saying it's not going to do good because they want the right now. Now they feel guilty because they have lost a missed opportunity with the air sign. Now they're the spy, the Page of Swords. At the end of the day, right? Stranded. Right? And this spy is unpredictable. And that's the feeling you can't shake. It's like, dang, is this a stalker? I mean, are they going to snap? This is somebody being in fear of making boss moves, of wanting to be in a relationship. Business and pleasure relationship. But it's this person, the Page of Swords, who's interfering. And this person always is saying someone died. Like this person this dark energy just surrounds them. But this is definitely somebody that you can always talk to. And I think that's what always pulls you back to this certain individual. It's because when you're bored or lonely, you know that they are going to be there. Right? Clarify somber. We have the Three of Cups. Hey, if they don't want to celebrate with you, celebrate by yourself. Celebrate with people who celebrate you, if that makes sense. Overall direction. And then we will conclude with a affirmation. We have the Tower. It's time to walk away from this person because it's mixed signals. It's time to let go of that feeling that you can't shake. The missing piece. Don't feel sad or mournful over people who don't get you and what you do. Continue with your, put those raw emotions into your Ten of Wands so that you can continue to push forward. Not the burden, your work forward, your talents forward. Because as you really, 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 really in detail worth waiting for, because that's your status, that's your relationship status. Because that Three of Cups, this is something you can do every day, mind, body, and soul. Let's go ahead and look in your bag. That's what I forgot to do. That's what I forgot to do. All right, what is in the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces bag pertaining to boss moves? Purpose. Be consistent, make it clear, make it plain. Work harder, not smarter. Work smarter, not harder. Okay? You have learned how to find your happy place in your lows with Three of Cups. And you were able to do that when there was a phase of your life where literally you were the topic of discussion. Like people thought that you were the issue of a certain situation. And now the truth is clear and plain. And a lot of people they have guilt because now they see your purpose. And the people who are spying on you with the Page of Swords, you have a feeling that you can't shake regarding to them. Continue to move forward and take your time, because if you rush anything, that's when you won't be able to pay attention to this spy. Okay, so look at the truth with which refuses to go away. Accept your God-given gifts and help. Finally share your talents with the world. Okay, you start from somewhere. Today, you may only have one follower. You may only have one supporter. 90 days from now, you may have 10, but you have to be consistent So if you want to gain support, one support a week, that's 5 supporters, right? Kind of creating your matrix system, creating your forecast, and working from there, okay? And it doesn't necessarily have to do with subscriptions or followers. It can literally be potential clients, right? Long term, short term contracts. All right, boss? So let's go ahead and give your affirmation. Y'all know y'all might be a friend, right? Some people are just stubborn. They be like, I don't know you. Okay. But you can relate. Moving forward, affirmations for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, for boss moves. But before I give this affirmation, I want to make it clear. You have boss moves. This is the boss move messages, meaning pertaining to action, taking action. Boss up messages consist of preparing, acknowledging. Okay. So affirmation for the boss moves. My body is healthy. My friend is brilliant. My soul is tranquil. I know that right. Referencing the 3 of Cups, referencing mind, body, and soul. All right. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.